Boca Tov, South Florida. I am Rabbi Yitzi Gersh here on Yiddishkeit Satellite Radio. Today's topic, simplicity, why we need it, and how can we achieve it. We see in our modern day world that nothing seems simple. For example, the cell phone. Its original function was just to communicate with voices. Now we have to learn to communicate with text, pictures, and even the internet in order to keep up with the times. And what about technology in general? If it became extinct, we would become extinct, God forbid. What about just our daily lives? Simply doing business has become more complicated. But it is not just the mass that creates complexity, it is the individual. We tend to make things harder for ourselves, more than what needs to be. Our thoughts overwhelm us, our actions become too complicated. The Lubavitcher Rebbe of righteous memory once stated, a great man once said, I pray with the mind of a child. A child's perception of God, he felt, is, in a way, truer and more pure than the accomplished Kabbalists' deepest comprehension of the divine attributes and manifestations. A spiritual maven might focus on approaching God with nuances of divinity and experience, but only by acknowledging our basic spiritual illiteracy can we truly relate to the all-transcendent essence of God. Let's take a caller. Thank God.
So, I was calling because I feel that you were right. Adults such as myself tend to overcomplicate things. I get caught up in the small things. Eventually, they turn even bigger. For example, last week, I could not find my favorite tie for work. I looked all over for it. Eventually, I found myself yelling out loud to nobody. I got to the point where I was so stubborn in trying to find it, I was late for work.
And what did you learn from the situation?
Rather than spend so much time looking for one tie, the solution was so simple. Either get another one or not take any at all.
Ah, as simple as that.
Yeah, but sometimes as humans, we forget.
That is why, from childhood, we are taught a process of living life in such a simplistic way for Hashem.
Take me to the rabbi or circumcise
Waking
your
up
face
every
with
morning,
bullets.
reminding ourselves so we know from the very beginning. Did you wake up thanking God and do the morning rituals?
No?
Keep your prayer book next to your bed so when you wake up, you will be reminded to do so. From there, think simple. In a complicated world, the only way to survive is to be simple. Otherwise, you're asking for a heart attack, God forbid.
Will do.
For what might be...
Put your hands up! Now!
Good morning, America. I'm Ronald Gifford, a member of Americans Against Jewry, the AAJ, and I am here today to discuss with you a terrible truth. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I, above most people, am willing to take a chance and hijack a radio station with my partner Jack
That's me.
to get the truth out. Who really wants to listen to members of a hate group unless a cherished person of yours is being held hostage? Done deal. I have your attention. Who is Karl Marx?
A Jew.
It might seem rather pointless to convey
convey.
this statement, but in today's world,
A fucked up world.
it puts the pieces of the puzzle together. When we speak of Marxism, socialism, and even communism, we are speaking of the practice of state capitalism, ruled by the privileged minority, exercising tyrannical and complete control over a majority, practically having no property or legal rights.
None whatsoever.
Talmudic Judaism is the originator of modern communism and Marxist collectivism as it is now applied to 1 billion or more of the world's population.
Shitload of people.
Jack,